Hi YouTube, I am Sweaty from Cooking in the Kitchen. I have a bunch of random footage of like low income meals that I've made. I know that when you're on a fixed income, like I'm on disability, it can be hard to be creative sometimes and it can get really boring. I want to just share realistic meals that I had. Sometimes they're cans of pre-made soups, veggie bowls that took me forever to soak and prep the beans and things like that. It will inspire you to do some creative cooking in your kitchen. Use what you already have, shop sales, and things like that. If you're new here, my name is Angee. I live with fibromyalgia, treatment resistant depression, MECFS. And because of all of those things, I'm on disability. So I talk a lot about low income living on my channel as well. Here, I just want to post real content without the filter. It's not fancy, it's kind of janky looking. I just want to be real and authentic and share my life with you guys because when I was looking for resources about people dealing with the conditions that I live with, there wasn't very much around. And I find that low income food content here in Canada is hard to find. Let's get into it. I got these green olives at the dollar store. I figured they'd be good in a salad, so I'm gonna try them out. I have some bell peppers, and my mom gave me some soggy cucumbers she got on sale. I also picked up a can of chickpeas at the dollar store. I know it's cheaper to make chickpeas from dried ingredients, but sometimes I just need convenience, and a can was the way to go. I bought this bottle of Calorie Wise salad dressing on sale a long time ago. This salad is pretty freaking good for something I was able to throw together in 5 minutes. I got some apples on sale, so I made apple crisp, but I forgot to film the crisp part. So I'm mostly vegetarian, so I thrifted an Instant Pot cookbook, and it had mushroom, cabbage, and peas braised pasta. So I decided to try it out. I wasn't sure how it was going to taste because the veggies are essentially kind of steaming. So I was a little nervous to try it out, but as you can see, it ended up being delicious. Next up is a staple of mine. It is sweet potato red pepper soup with coconut milk. It's an easy 3 ingredient soup, and then you can add whatever spice blends you'd like. Here I am peeling sweet potatoes on the couch because of my fibromyalgia. Sometimes I find it difficult to stand because my feet and hands get a burning sensation. I like to season this with Cajun seasoning, and you do need a lot of seasoning for it not to be bland. But you could also add curry powder, Tex-Mex, whatever flavor profile you want. You basically just boil the sweet potatoes and peppers and add some coconut milk, puree, and you're good to go. It's a great weeknight meal. Sweet potatoes can be kind of expensive, so I wait and buy them on sale. It was delicious. Back when I was able to work, I had HelloFresh for a little while, and it gave me a lot of really good recipes and meal ideas. These are great. I buy the feta on sale, and then I usually just keep canned corn in my pantry, and feta keeps forever, so that's one nice part about it. And basically, you just make it into fritters, fry them up, and then I serve them with kind of a chipotle mayonnaise with Cajun seasoning and mayo. They are not the healthiest, so I usually chop up a cucumber to have on the side just so I'm getting some more veggies. Don't underestimate these, they are delicious. They are so good and really easy to make with pantry ingredients. Goldie actually wanted some. Here she is right here meowing for food. Next up, I like the Italian wedding canned soup. It's a good convenience meal. Leftover sweet potato and red pepper soup was great too. Also, if you've never tried freezing grapes, not only can you save them when they're on sale, but they're delicious. Cherry tomatoes were on sale at the grocery store, so I had bought some feta on sale previously and decided to try and make that viral TikTok cherry tomato garlic feta pasta. So you basically just roast everything together in the oven and then serve it over pasta. It was okay. Next, I got some chicken in a food basket program that I was a part of. I decided to try and make like a Tex-Mex kind of like pulled pork chicken. It ended up tasting really weird and terrible, to be honest. But that's okay. You win some, you lose some. I ate a lot of oranges for snacks. And then I've been eating so many sweet Korean red lentils lately. Lentils are just cheaper than meat. They're a great option if you're having trouble affording meat in your weekly grocery shops. You fry up an onion. I always add some garlic, and then you just make the sauce. I'll have the recipe link down below. And it's some brown sugar, sesame oil, soy sauce, and it's delicious. I always serve mine with a little drizzle of low calorie maple syrup on top, and it's just like this sweet and salty topping that I like to serve with rice. Next up is an Asian cucumber salad. Cucumbers were on sale for $1 each, and they're just an easy way to add vegetables to any meal. I've been making this Asian salad for a while. Here's the lentils in the rice bowl, and then this is everything that I had left over. I doubled the recipe. Here I am making the dressing for the Asian cucumber salad. It's sweet and salty and delicious. I use freeze-dried chives instead of green onions because I just find green onions go bad so quickly, and freeze-dried chives I can get for $2.50 at my grocery store. So I shook it all up. I find it easiest to do in a jar, and then I usually like to let the salad sit a little bit so the flavors can melt. Next up, we have watermelon. They had a huge watermelon on sale for $5. It was the first watermelon of the season. I picked well, it was delicious,
Cheers.
and that watermelon sustained me for like a week for snacks and stuff like that. I just cut it all up. Here I am eating some of the leftover cucumber Asian salad. And then I also was just really craving a salad, and I found some discount goat cheese. I usually don't buy this. This was a bit of a splurge. I like buying canned beets over fresh beets because canned, you don't have to worry about everything getting messy with beets. I find they're really messy to prepare. So I just bought some salad greens, threw some beets on, some goat cheese, some sunflower seeds that I had in the cupboard, some balsamic vinegar. It was delicious. I've been making this next recipe for years. I found a Mexican chef on YouTube who basically changed the game in terms of Mexican black beans and rice for me. It is labor intensive. You have to soak the black beans and then boil them. I like to boil them with an onion and garlic, as he suggests, and some bay leaves. He suggests avocado leaves, but those are really hard to find in Canada, so I just throw some bay leaves in there, and it smells so good while it's cooking. I also like to kind of use it as a beef substitute, so I throw in some beef bouillon with that as well. Then I let them boil, and once they're done, strain them out. And then I had some radishes in the fridge from pasta salad. I thought that they would be good in a Mexican kind of veggie bowl. I'm learning that you don't have to have everything perfect for a recipe. You just have to use what you have, and it actually ended up being really good with the radishes. Also, I cut off the greens because you can cook radish greens. Yes, I'll get to that a little later. I rinsed the rice. You want to rinse all the starch off, and then I didn't want to waste the flavor of the water that the black beans were boiling in. So I used a combination of that and canned tomatoes to make the broth for the rice. This does make a lot of dishes, so prepare yourself, especially if you're like me and you have to hand wash dishes. It's delicious though, totally worth it. I sauteed the radish greens in some oil and threw them on the plate too. They're kind of spicy and peppery. And then I threw some canned corn on top of it for some sweetness. It was so good, so filling. Lastly, I went grocery shopping on Monday and snagged a 76-cent Caesar salad. Like, I was shocked. I actually asked the cashier if it was accurate, and she said yes. So I picked up a few bags for myself and my mom. Sometimes you just need something easy and quick. And there you have it. The reason I'm so sweaty is I made those beans today and washed all the dishes. They are a labor of love, but they freeze really well, and they're so good and versatile. You can put them in so many dishes. As always, I will put a video of my cats at the end of this video to say thank you for watching. And if you could hit the subscribe button if you like this video, it really helps me out as a small creator, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. See you guys later. Bye.
TikTok came onto the scene, and TikTok's major innovation. I think people think, oh, TikTok is
Are
really
you
what was
comfy,
social
Zazzy?
media.